Well, I want to say good morning to everyone, wherever you are. I chose to come on a little bit early today. I gave you guys pretty much a break last week. Everybody was getting prepared for their different holiday festivities or whatever they celebrated. They celebrated all, but there were some things going on. We had sales here, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Hey, Black Beauty, and I don't believe in Black Friday because we know where that came from. So, I'm gonna talk about that stuff a little bit later on. But yeah, Black Friday just passed, and I don't celebrate that. I'm just giving people a chance to come in. I'm chatting. Hey, Anointed. I don't celebrate that day because it is based on slavery. And I don't celebrate that day. Black Friday, back in the times of slavery, was the day that they sold off the slaves that were old or broken down or maimed or, the children. They sold them at a discounted price. Hey, Ether. Hey, yeah. So I don't go out on that day. I'm not going out on Black Friday. From and Shay, I just don't do that, but I do Cyber Monday. And our Cyber Monday was started on Sunday, so I did do that. Hey Terry, good to see you. Just chatting up, telling why I don't do the whole Black Friday thing, and I gave everybody a break so I didn't come on because they were getting ready for the holidays, or whatever they celebrate. I chose to take a break myself. Hey Tanya. And I went to get all my pre-surgical testing done. That's what I did last weekend. By the time I got finished with that, I was exhausted, and it gave myself 2 days to get better. So that by Wednesday, I was out and I had to get a couple of things done. Had to do my hair. It's been a mess, so I took it down and just decided, hey, I'm gonna go get my hair braided. Because I wore that ponytail for so long, it was sore. I got like a soft spot at the top of my head, like a baby. Hey, don't touch that. You gonna miss the baby brain. Boy. So yeah, I'm decided to go get my hair braided. I'm doing that because when I was in the hospital this past time, I don't comb my hair. Everybody that's been rocking out with me for a long time, Terry, my mother will come in here and say, Teray, did you comb your hair today? And I'm like, no. And the reason why I don't comb my hair is because I think I was traumatized when I was going through my first diagnosis with cancer. My hair didn't come completely out. It came out in patches. So I was scared to touch my hair. I was like, because the slightest thing is going to make my hair come out. And then I looked around because everybody's like, you just shave your hair off. And I was like, I'm not finna shave my hair off. What is wrong with you? It's coming off in patches. It ain't all. I can cover it up a little bit. But then it got to a point where it started to come out really bad at the top of my hair. So I still refused to cut my hair off. And I searched around and I found some African braiders who specialize in cancer patients. And they have a way that they braid in the hair so that it's not adding stress to your hair. And they, yes, she does, Terry, found a way to kind of camouflage it. And they really grew my hair back. And that's the only people that I let get in my hair because, I've been back and forth and still sick. And when you go through different illnesses and they put you on medication, you may stop when you get out, but that medication is still in your system and it makes your hair brittle and dry and things of that sort. So I've been trying to preserve my hair because I lost like a handful of hair the last time around because, I hadn't combed my hair and I kept trying to put the detangler in there. It wasn't working for me. I'm looking like my hair is coming out. So I actually had to sit there and comb through my hair from the bottom up and I lost a lot of hair. So I'm gonna go get my hair braided this time. And so I'm just doing all my pre-surgical things that I need to do, going out to get the things that I need to prepare for going into this hospital stay because I'll be there for a week. So I've heard. So they want you to bring a lot of different things. And, I'm going to have to bring my own stuff anyway, because I usually come with an electric blanket, my own set of sheets. The Lysol. Oh, Lisa, my room be looking like I lay there. I can't. But I came on today since we got a couple of people in. I don't know if I missed Cutie Q. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Cutie Q and Tanya. You guys were the new people coming in. Well, I'm coming on today, and my topic is stop acting like you got this. And what I mean by that is we can get to a point in our life that we get comfortable and we think we got it. So we go around and we got our chest puffed up and puffed out hey Danielle, like, we're just imperishable. Nobody can do anything to us. We just up here, we just floating on a cloud. And we get into that space, and the Bible says a haughty spirit comes before a great fall. And when we get puffed up and prideful, or in our own self, that we think that we got this, can't nobody tell you nothing. You know it all, and can't nobody out preach you. And the haughty spirit before a great fall is Proverbs 16. You have to realize this at the slightest moment. We're walking this walk. We're not perfect. Hey, Nene. Hey, Danielle. This is a daily process. We don't use that, God knows my heart. I don't use that. Yeah, God does know your heart, but you know better as well. So that's a cop out to me. I hate when people say that. But you can become so set into your comfortable way. I got this, I've been delivered. And once we've been delivered from something, yes, we're supposed to turn away from that, but we're not supposed to forget where we came from. So you can't look down on the next person that may not have been delivered from that situation, or may not be where you are. They've been delivered, but they still working on the little things. They still slip up every little bit, because back in the Church of God in Christ, where I come from, it's a Pentecostal church. So they quick to say, she didn't backslid. Just because you make one mistake, you didn't backslide, because we're not perfect, so don't let them tell you that you fell into comfortability. You thought you got this, but you don't. You're not strong enough. Have not made it to that point where you can fight that off. We have to that threw me off. Realize that we are still walking this walk. It's a daily process. We are not God, but we're trying to be God-like. We want to be in his image, what is pleasing. So we can't ever forget where we came from, or walk up like we got this. We got our chest poked out and we know everything, and we debating everybody. Okay, Terry. We have to realize that we are human. And I said this to say that, I took a break, and I'm never on here. I told you guys that I'm coming on here, and I usually tell you exactly what's going on with me. That's usually how I come forth, and I say this is the real channel, and we try to do things real over here. And we fall into comfortability. Like I said, you can never be comfortable. And I've been dealing with a couple of things. You guys know I'm working on my temper, and things that I used to do in the past. And I fell into comfortability, and I allowed the devil to use me, because that's what happened. And I got angry. And if anybody that knows me, like I said, they've been around me for a long time, they know that I hate to be anywhere on the eve of anything. Don't send me out on Thanksgiving Eve. Don't send me out on Christmas Eve, New Year. Don't send me out on the eve of the 4th. Don't send me out on any of those days. I'm irritated. So someone chose to send me out to go ask me to go get something, and I had to go to like 6 different stores. So I was irritated. And before I knew it, I had started cussing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I started cussing. Yes, I did. I was like, this don't make no sense. I told y'all, like, coming out doing his ass. I ain't better. I was angry. And I realized that I have not gotten to be where what's the word? I ain't there yet. I'm gonna just say that. I've been patting myself on the back. You've been doing a good job. You haven't done this and you haven't done that. And people point that out. And you realize when people start pointing out the things that you improved in, that same thing that you improved in right away, you falter in it. So I had got some compliments of your attitude. You've been doing so good. And I haven't heard you say a curse word. And you've been trying to be positive, and you walk away from confrontation. Well, I did not walk away from confrontation on Wednesday. Hey, M. Shanti. I did not. So I want you to know, to err is human. We are human, and we're trying to better ourselves. We get in this word so that it can fix the things that we've messed up in our life, because we didn't come out doing this stuff. This is stuff that we learned on the way. We picked up. Everything you pick up ain't good. You pick up cussing, you pick up drinking on the wayside. Pick up your Bible. So, we can't ever get puffed up and prideful, because you can easily slip back into comfortability. And I thought I had it together. I've been doing a good job, and it fell off my tongue so quick. And as soon as I said it, I was like, you know what? I let the devil use me. Yes, I did. Did I cuss? Yeah, I did. Was it warranted? Yeah, it was. But I could have handled that situation in a whole nother way. But I thought I had this. I've been doing such a good job. I'm not going to let nobody make me angry. No, you're not perfect. Stop pointing out other people's faults. I'm not pointing out nobody's faults. I say when I come on here, I come on and I point out my faults because I know I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to get there. Each and every day, I try to do better than I did the day before. You know, I see the mistakes that I made. I see the progress that I've made. And I'm going to do a kind of like a week in a life. I'm going to do the whole preparation of me going into the hospital. And in doing so, I'm going to be in the upcoming week screen saving with you. We're going to see the journey that I went through. And I'm going to pause it and I'm going to give a comment on it. And I'm going to tell the truth. If I see, I'm going to play a video that I've done and in the past and compare it to where I'm at right now. And say, this is where Teray was now, and this is how Teray deals with that situation. I look back at my videos, not because I'm vain, because you guys know I got rid of that. I was delivered with that. That was my test on this go round. But I want to be able to let a person know that, hey, this is where I am now. This is where I was. You too can get through this. It's not that hard. Do we slip? Yes. I'm letting you know that I slipped. Yes, I said 3 curse words on Wednesday. And it bothered me. You know why? Because I felt like all that progress and all that work that I did, it's like I got to start all over. So I want to get to a point where that don't even come out my mouth. I want to get to a point where instead of saying cuss word, I'm saying, you know what? I'm just let that ride. God bless you. But I'm not there yet. But I was walking around acting like, hey, I got this. Yeah, I have this in some areas, but some areas I need to be a little bit stronger in. And it's so me focusing on, you know, this is what I'm doing right now. I need to know that I'm still a work in progress. Don't be so quick like I ain't hanging out with that person because no, I don't hang out with a person that curses anymore because I know that's a weakness in me because I'm so easy to pick up something that is not edifying. You know, because we quick, you know, when you hanging out with your friends, hey, sassy, you want to be that person and y'all know I'm the life of the party. You can see it. So I be trying to, you know, fit in, but I've had to come to a way where I fit in and make it my way. You know, I don't got to use the cuss words. Like I said, I used to say the N word all the time. You know, so we can fall into comfortability because we be comfortable. We're comfortable. When you're amongst your friends, you're comfortable. So you're using ebonics, you're using slang. And like I said, here in Detroit, the N word can be used for, you say what? You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be any. You want somebody to shut up, nigga. Somebody keep calling your name, nigga. Like what? So it's you can use it for anything. So we get into comfortability and fun because that's what we used to doing. Just because you used to doing it does no mean it's good to say or it's good to do. I was used to drinking a whole bottle of wine by myself. Is that good? No. So we can't ever get so prideful and puffed up that we forget where we came from because we are quick and we easily to slip back into something just by a test. And I know that was a test for me, but I was frustrated. And like I said, we're human. And I don't ever try to come on here and be like, I'm acting like I'm perfect or I know so much. I try to give you what I know. And if you know something, give it to me. You know, I may not understand it, but I've been getting into my word and being more sacrificing, like I said, more of me. I see that the more time that I give to the Lord, the better I feel, the better that I handle things. Because if you sit amongst the Lord all day long, there's no way that you can be confrontational or antagonistic or bitter because you've been laying before the Lord. That should be the place of peace. You should be peace. There should be a glow. You've been with the Lord and in his glory all day long. So the little things wouldn't even bother you because you still should be there. You know, and I realize that I still have work to do. I'm still weak in that area. So I just feel like, you know, I don't know who that is, but swipe that. That's ridiculous. Just today. I'm sorry, it threw me off. I'm gonna stop reading the chat because it threw me off. You know, I just felt like I wanted to come up here and let you know we are human. To err is human. But in this walk, we become stronger. That's the area that I have to work on. You know, that's something that I gotta just, hey, if you think you're gonna say a curse word, close your mouth. Just don't say nothing. Just shake your head. But it was so much of everything thrown at you. You know, the first thing didn't bother me. So the devil came with something else. That didn't bother me. Then I'm gonna get something else. It I'm proud of myself for where I came from, and I'm proud of the progress that I'm making. But at the same time, it brought me back down to a level where I can see that I'm not perfect. Not saying that I was, that I still can mess up. I can still falter. I can stumble, because that's what it was. It was a stumble, a trip, and I immediately recognized that. And I said I was sorry. Lord, I'm sorry. That was wrong. Could I have handled that differently? Yes. But I allow myself, my flesh, to rear up. So I don't ever want to be where I'm looking down on somebody, or I'm pointing fingers at someone, because I don't do that. I'm usually pointing fingers back at myself. I come on here to tell you things that I'm working on, or that I've worked on. Like I said, if it's helpful to you and you can grow from that and it changed something about you, that's awesome. Because we as women, we're in this together. This is what this channel is. My channel is for women. The growth, the empowerment, to be able to walk up to somebody and feel comfortable enough. Hey, I'm gonna give you a compliment today. Well, we don't do that because we're so busy tearing each and everybody down. So you got to stop acting like you got this, because we don't. We're learning each and every day. Nobody got it. Nobody got everything together. So if you were somebody that's always trying to find something wrong with somebody, or place some fault in different areas, we don't want to put ourselves in that situation. Don't put yourself in a situation that you know that you're going to fall into comfortability. Don't put yourself in a situation that is not challenging you, because that's when you fall into comfortability. If you're doing something repetitiously, you're hearing the same old, it's always antagonistic, and if the pros and cons, that is not where you want to be, because it's going to pull you back into the ways that you're trying to turn away from. So I'm trying to make connections in different areas of my life that are going to improve the way I feel. I don't know who this is. We don't have this channel over here now. I really do know who it is. They just made up a app. We don't do that over here, and it doesn't even bother me. Just ignore them. Keep let's see, Tanya. Now you do, Tanya. Let's see. I know exactly who it is, but it's cool. Right, Sassy. And that's another thing that I brought in, things like that. The old Ray would have won off, because I know who it is, but it doesn't even bother me. That lets me know that everything that they're talking about is a falsehood. It's not. You're still the same person that you were. That's why we don't want to associate with you. But it's okay. We're gonna just go forward and still be great. And like I said, I am not perfect. I never come on here pointing fingers at anyone. I want to grow, and I want you guys to grow with me. Each and every day we learn. It's something that we experience differently, and it's how we take that experience. It's how we interpret it and how we deal with it. My reaction last week could have been completely different, but I was so full of self because I let anger and pride. I ain't even supposed to be out here, and I used every single solitary thing to make me lose sight of my day. You're here another Thanksgiving. You didn't have to be. So your attitude should have been totally different. Nothing anybody did to you or said to you should have affected you in a farce that you had to curse. So I had to repent, and I immediately went back to those people that I went off on, because I went off. And that lets me know I still got to work in that area, and like I said, I overcame the N-word, and I can overcome this, so it's not, I think I'm being the hardest on myself, but I want you guys to know that you can slip, and it's okay. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, you're the backslid. No, you had a stumble. That's something else I got to work on. I already went before the Lord and I'm saying, hey, like I said, less of me and more of you. It was so much in me that I couldn't see God. And in that quick second, when I said it, I knew it was wrong because I said it all at once. And I just was quiet until I got my spirit right, till I got the right attitude and changed my disposition, because I don't want to go back to those people and still have that anger or that tension or that frustration in my voice. I wanted them to know that I was sincerely apologetic about what I did, because I'm never sorry, but I apologize. There's a difference, because I'm not sorry for what I said. I apologize because it was inappropriate, because I mean what I say and I say what I mean. Hey. Thank you, Ether. So we are human. We can't ever forget where we come from. We can't ever be comfortable in a situation and think that we got this. I got this. So I'm posting like, hey, well, you need to do this. And I'm not going to come over here. No, I'm just not going to come over here right now because I know that I'm going to fall back into comfortability. I still love you. And eventually, if it's meant to be, we'll meet back up in the middle. But right now, I'm weak in that area. So I'm not going to put myself in a situation that I'm weak in. So I don't got this. My chest ain't puffed out. I thought, I could do it a good job. I ain't let people that's why I ain't letting them bother me. I don't let them bother me. I got this. Did not have this. And I was embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. I was embarrassed that I had to say, you know what, Lord? Because I know he was looking like, really? I know that was wrong. And to go back and apologize shows humility, because I am truly, sincerely sorry for reacting the way that I did. I will say sorry for that, because it could have been handled differently. But I'm not sorry about what I said. Get that right. So we shouldn't be prideful. We shouldn't forget our humble beginnings. We always are in the process of growing. We all are as a human. We are quick to say, in a drop of a hat, something can happen, something can blow in. But we have to get to the point that we are strong in the Lord. That's why I want you guys to get in your word. Sacrifice something that you do throughout the day obsessively. If you guys are on Facebook all the time, take some of that Facebook time and just devote it to the Lord, and it'll become embedded in your spirit. Because it's so funny to me. Like, I don't know if you guys know my background, but I used to be a minister when I was way back in the day, by holy roller times, as I say, when I said I was laying on the altar all the time. And when you learn different things and you just completely stop doing it, because I had went to a edifice, because I'm not going to say a church. I went to an edifice that completely turned me away from church. It made me skeptical. And then I'm not a hypocrite. So if I know that I'm not right in a situation, I'm not going to put myself in church and bring condemnation on myself, acting like I got this. So I removed myself, because like I said, everything that you are accountable for. So I said, you know what? I ain't right, and I ain't trying to get right now. So let me move myself out of here so that I don't bring condemnation on myself, where you come from up under the grace of God. I don't want that. So that's why I had came out of the church. But ministering, all of those scriptures, everything is embedded into your spirit. And when I got back into the word, I was like, oh, I know where this is. Somebody like, where's the scripture? And it's there. It was always there. I just was not in a position and willing enough to open myself up to say, hey, this is what it's saying. This is where it is. That's right, Ether. So, we have to just strive to be better. No, nobody's perfect. Wednesday wasn't good for me, so I'm going to be better on Thursday. I'm going to make sure that I don't, offend somebody or say something that's inappropriate. Your parent always say, if you don't have nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. Don't say nothing. Stop saying you got this. You don't. Nobody has got this. Tomorrow is different. We don't know what to expect. It's how we handle it. So you don't know till you get there. You can't. So you got to always be on guard. Always be aware. Have discernment to know, hey, the situation is not, I shouldn't be over here, because I'm going to fall back into comfortability and may slip and do something that I know I shouldn't do. I don't want to keep coming back to the Lord and be like, I'm sorry, Lord, I don't want to do that. So that's why we need to get in our word and strengthen ourselves so that instead of a curse word coming out, a Bible scripture comes out. Or it don't even bother you at all. Like, you know what? I see that. I see the devil trying to get into the situation. And I'm just saying, you know what? I don't think I should be the one that's doing this for you. I would like to, but I don't want to go there. I just think it's not going to be a good situation. Is there something else that I could do for you? See, I could have did it that way. Or I'm just not feeling well because I wasn't. And instead of not saying anything, because I tell you guys I don't harp on me being ill, I should have been like, you know what? I'm not at my best health today, so I'm not going to do that. You should get somebody else to do that for you. Because that played a part in it. Because when we are hurt or in pain, it already makes you irritable. Because you hurting, you bothered, you're irritated. And I'm a person, I told you I don't take my pain pills. So I be sitting there in pain. I'm just, pain lets you know you're alive, and I'm thankful for being alive. Because I'm still thankful, even though Thanksgiving is past. I'm thankful for each and every day. And I could have handled that situation differently. I'm thankful that I made it to another Thanksgiving because I didn't have to be here. So I've just been preparing myself spiritually, mentally, and physically. I'm doing a couple of things physical. Going to get a facial, manicure, and pedicure. So I'll be laying down. If you broke down, you shouldn't look broke down. But I just want us as women, because like I said, my channel is focused on women and growth and the empowerment of women, because we're so used to hearing a man's perspective on each and everything, because that's what they put up in front of us. I wanted to kind of let you guys know that you have a voice too. You know, we know who you are, know your worth. Don't allow a man, and I'm not a basher of a man, to tell you can't do something, or don't think that you can't do something just because you are not a man or you don't have a voice. You have a voice. We all have a voice. We all have something to say. And I just wanted to come on here and strengthen you guys and grow together, learn, experience things, and let you know my experiences and help you grow from those so that you don't make the same mistakes. So no, I don't have that. You know, I don't got this. So I'm gonna stop acting like I got this. No, I'm not. I'm sure that was me. I don't do that no more. That's a story. That's a story. So I cursed. I didn't go kill nobody. I didn't go drink. I said a curse word, yes, because I'm human. I said 3 actually. And I immediately felt bad. I apologize. I don't do that either. So in the sense where I may have faltered in that situation, I still had some growth in it. So that's just I still got to work on that. There's still areas that I'm weak in, and I need to improve on that. And I just get down on my knees. There's nothing else that I can do. And like I said, if I don't have anything positive to say, I don't got nothing to say at all. I'm not gonna go looking for you. Or yeah, I got delivered from this, so I'm gonna go. You need to stop drinking, and you need to stop. I'm not gonna do that. That's not my place. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to help you grow, just like I want to grow. So I need to grow in the area of cursing. Yes, I don't got it, so I'm gonna stop acting like I got it. Because I was just saying, like, you got a filthy mouth to somebody. And the next day I cursed. So I don't want to be prideful. I don't want to fall. I don't want to completely black side back into my old ways, because I don't want to be comfortable in that situation. So no, I don't got this. I don't know everything. I'm not going to hold my nose down to people that may have not made it to the area that I am in or been delivered to where I am. That's not my place. I'm not here to judge you. It's not my place to do so. You know, we don't know what each and every person is going through, what they have in their life or what they pray about. We don't know. We only know what they tell you. And half of the time, half of that is truth. Oh, excuse me. Half of that is a story. Or they tell you half truths. They omit stuff. So we don't know. So we can't sit up and point fingers at people. That's not, well, work on you. I'm working on me. Every time I come on here, I'm pointing fingers at myself. When I talk about relationships, attitudes, family, that's all stuff that I experience. I couldn't make this up if I want to. And I don't tell half truths. I just don't say who it is. I'd be like, hey, family member. And when they watching, they know who they are. We have to know, hey, it's going to be better. It's going to get better. I'm looking forward to the better. I'm looking forward to the better me. I'm looking forward to the better internal feeling. I'm looking forward to not hurting every day. I'm looking forward to being able to move and go forth greater than I have been, because I have been a little bit limited in doing the things, and it bothers me. But I know that God is fixing some things. God did some things for me that nobody else could do. My doctors don't know how I'm here. You're a walking miracle. I'm like, really? You were really, really sick. You were a very sick young lady. Are you giving yourself any credit? And I was like, no. Can you break this down to me? Nobody. He was like, somehow your body walled off the area where your intestines were leaking so that they did not leak into your stomach. We don't know how. I know it was the prayer that I was up under, because I didn't have to be here. So I'm going to give myself credit. I am doing better. I'm way better than I was last year. I'm way better than I was yesterday. But I want to be better than I was today. So I'm constantly trying to improve on the things that I know that I'm weak in. So I'm weak in cursing. And I'm working on my sensitivity level. I'm trying to not wear my heart on my sleeve. Because sometimes I listen to people say, because I tell you, what you say is what you mean. Thank you, Tanya. And when somebody says something hurtful to you, they mean it. They really do. It may not have been appropriate to say at that time, or in the the way they said it, like in the tension, or in the way that they're portraying or putting it out there. But they meant it. So somebody be like, you know what? You get on my nerves. And they say it with so much emphasis. They mean it at that time, because a lot of things are meant at that time. So I'm sensitive. You guys know I'm sensitive, but I'm learning to not so much wear my heart on my sleeve. Like, people say something to me and it'd be offensive, and old Teray would comment on every single solitary thing because I'm sensitive. But I've learned to keep that to myself. Everything ain't worth me saying, because I know it's going to turn into a 20-hour debate on wordplay. I hate when somebody use wordplay. That's not what I meant. I meant this. No, you meant exactly what you said, because that don't even match up what you said to me. And then that's what you meant. And you want to use that wordplay. Don't play with words with me. See you later, M. Shanti. Wordplay can mess you up. Don't metaphorically speak about me. If you got a problem with me, tell me. I don't like that. I don't make plays with words. I don't. I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about you. And I'm going to go forth. I still love you. But I don't like this specifically thing. I don't like your ways. I love you with the love of the Lord, but I don't like some of the things that you're doing. I'm not judging you. I'm covering myself, because I don't want to fall in comfortability because I'm over here with you, or I'm hanging out with you, or I'm associating with you. And now I done mess myself up just because I'm trying to associate with you. See, I don't want to be like that. I want to be responsible for myself and the things that are around me in a positive way. I don't want to be hanging out with somebody and I'm changing, or I'm making certain strides to do better, and the person that I'm with every day is still in the same spot. If you're hanging out with somebody, or you're in a relationship with somebody, or you got a family member that you're with all the time, you're welcome, Tanya, and nothing about them has changed, hey, Worship TV, then there's something wrong with you. Clearly, improvements that you need to do, because by now you would have pulled them. So if you haven't pulled them, clearly they're pulling you. So you've fallen into comfortability. I don't want to be with somebody that's my roll dog and I can't see no improvements. They just is negative. They just is foul mouth, angry. Because by now, some of me should have rubbed off on you. I'm not doing a good job. I really not. So I gotta improve. It's always about what you have to do. Stop worrying about everybody else. If you work on you, people will be able to see that and be like, you know what? Teray used to be a such and such. And I want to know what she doing. She looks lighter. She's smiling all the time. She don't look like she aged. What is she doing? I don't look like I aged because God has preserved me. That's why I wear makeup, y'all, to make me look older. So if you're working on you and focusing on you, people will gravitate to you, because especially when they've seen a change and they know how you were and how you are now. What are you doing different? Girl, you got both eyes. You smoking that good stuff? What you had to drink today? Nothing. I was in my Bible and I prayed today. I got people calling me, asking me, what was the word of the day? The word for today? Sunday's word yesterday was, watch what you say out your mouth. I just talked about that. So when you're in the same, when there's one spirit, it's one mind, one spirit. Everything lines up. So we can't be so focused on, stop acting like you got this. You got this. But your ace boon coon is in the same place. You with this person every single solitary day and they ain't even trying to change. And then there's some areas that you need to focus on and work on. Because clearly they don't see the light of the Lord shining through you the way you do. Because we get so puffed up and haughty and judgmental that they can't see the Lord shining through us. Thank you, Ethan. So stop acting like you got this. You don't. We're babes every day. We don't know. Every day is different. We experience different things. We learn different things. Our mind is constantly growing. You are never doing anything. Learn how to perfect what you know. This right here. This is the best ministry ever. You. Present some goodies to people. Stop acting like you got everything. You know everything. Everything's under control. You don't. Control everything. We don't have a perfect world out here. In a perfect world, that would be great to say, but we don't live in one. So stop acting like you got this. Everybody that came into the chat today, I want to thank you. My new ladies that I gave out your Bluetooth. Oops, hold on, Black Beauty. There you go, Black Beauty. Thank you guys for coming out and sitting and talking with me, and just so you guys know that I try to be the realest over here. So yeah, I stumbled, I cursed, and I immediately knew, hey, that was not right. I'm ashamed, Lord. So I started over. It's like I never stopped cursing. It's like all over, because that's the area that what I said a curse word. I've been telling everybody I cussed. I sure did. I talked to Sassy on the phone. I was like, girl, I cussed. I'm gonna tell everybody. Sorry. So I'm gonna do better. So I love each and every one of you guys. Everybody that came in the chat today, I want you to go forth and be great and be better than you were yesterday. You know, take it step by step, the little steps. It's the little growth. It's some growth. Try to be better than you were the day before. It's not where you were or where you are now. It's where we're going. So go forth and be great. Much love. Mwah.